Hi, and welcome to the informational video series on the rules for registered family. This is video number 4. In this video, we will discuss orientation and initial training, training criteria, supervision, creating a healthy climate for child development, daily routine and activities, and activities. My name is Kelly Jones. I work for the Child Care Licensing Division as a licensing specialist in the Salem unit. The Child Care Licensing Division hopes that you find these videos informative and supportive in learning about the new Registered Family Rule Set. During each video in the series, we will explain some of the key features and highlights of the Registered Family Rules. Another new aspect is that the rules have been organized differently to help make information easier to find. While we are highlighting many key features, changes, and new rules throughout this video series, the entire rule set will not be reviewed. Please refer to the Registered Family Rulebook for the full list of requirements and rules. Okay, let's get started. Before substitute providers can have unsupervised access to children, they must complete a structured orientation and Foundations for Learning, FFL, in addition to the current safety set requirements. This ensures they understand the critical policies and safety measures in place for registered family childcare homes. The orientation includes a review of registered family childcare home rules, emergency preparedness plans, including evacuation, medical response, and lockdown procedures, safe sleep practices and prevention of child maltreatment, reporting procedures for suspected child abuse or neglect. These requirements help ensure the safety and well-being of all children in registered family childcare homes. To support you with documenting an orientation for your substitute provider, CCLD has created a form that you may choose to use for this purpose. PR-0411 is designed to be a checklist of everything you need to cover with a substitute, with a place for them to sign. This would then be put into the substitute provider's staff file. The orientation form includes list of items to review, list of required trainings, location of key items and documents. You can find this and many other helpful forms on the DELC website, oregon.gov/DELC. Click on the word Resources and then enter the form number into the search box in the chart on the page below. Let's now discuss some important updates related to caregiver training and the use of Organ Registry Online, also referred to as ORO. All caregivers employed by a registered family provider must have an active account with ORO. This is the state's online system for tracking training and credentials. It ensures that all caregivers are properly registered and that their training records are up to date. Additionally, all training must be approved by ORO to count towards required certifications or qualifications. Another change is that the Recognizing and Reporting Child Abuse and Neglect, RCAN, training can now be taken every 3 years, instead of every 5 years as it was previously. This adjustment helps ensure that caregivers are consistently updated on best practice and legal requirements when it comes to identifying and reporting child abuse and neglect. These changes aim to keep training consistent, up to date, and properly documented to ensure that all caregivers are qualified and prepared to provide safe and effective care for the children in your program. Now, let's go over some important updates related to the environment where children are napping or resting to ensure their safety. You must ensure that there is sufficient light in any room where children are napping or resting. This is important so that caregivers can clearly see each child's face from any point in the room. This helps caregivers maintain visibility and quickly assess the well-being of all the children, even if they are resting. It's also important to be mindful of background noise in rooms where children are napping. Whether you're using music, a sound machine, or white noise to help children rest, the noise must not be too loud. It's essential that the noise level allows caregivers to hear and respond to the needs of the children. When a caregiver is in a separate room from the children, the door must be kept open wide enough so that the caregiver can easily step into the room to perform frequent audio and visual checks of the children. This allows the caregiver to ensure the children are safe and comfortable, even if they're in a different space. These changes focus on making sure that the caregiver can monitor the children effectively during rest time, ensuring their safety while maintaining a calm and comfortable environment. Now, let's talk about updates that focus on the ways in which caregivers communicate and interact with children to foster a positive and supportive environment. When interacting with children, you must ensure that the environment promotes healthy, culturally responsive child development. This means creating a space where children feel heard, respected, and encouraged. Some examples of this include giving encouragement and positive feedback to help build confidence, as well as modeling active listening and showing respect when communicating. Speaking to children at their eye level, which helps them feel valued and understood. Providing kind greetings and goodbyes to foster a welcoming environment. Validating children's feelings and ideas so they know their emotions are acknowledged. Using a calm and encouraging tone of voice to create a safe space. Being curious about the individuality of each child and their family to better support their unique needs. As we continue with creating a healthy climate for child development, it is important that you also encourage positive interactions between children. Some ways to support this include modeling social skills and empathy so children can learn how to interact with others respectfully. Helping children understand their feelings and the feelings of others, fostering kindness and compassion. Supporting children who may struggle to make friends by guiding them and creating opportunities for connection. Encouraging play between children of all abilities and backgrounds to promote inclusivity and mutual respect. Lastly, it's important to note that when caregivers are lifting or moving a child, they must do so in a way that ensures safety and comfort for the child. This means using appropriate techniques and being mindful of the child's comfort throughout the process. By implementing these practices, children will feel respected, valued, and better equipped to navigate relationships and emotions and help providers foster a nurturing and supportive environment that prioritizes both the emotional and physical well-being of the children in their care. Now, let's go over the updates regarding routines and how the schedule should be structured for the children in care. One of the key changes is to the screen time guidelines. This new rule adjusts the previous daily limit from 2 hours a day to a weekly limit of 10 hours a week for school-aged children and 5 hours a week for children who are preschool age and younger. This gives more flexibility while still limiting screen time to ensure that children have a healthy balance of activities throughout the week. Another important update is that you and other caregivers must ensure daily outdoor play for each child, regardless of their age, bearing in mind weather and environmental conditions do not pose a health or safety risk. This helps ensure that children get the physical activity and fresh air they need every day, which is important for their physical and mental development. We will continue to review rule changes around daily routines and activities. You are required to follow a consistent daily routine that should allow for flexibility. This flexibility ensures that the needs of individual children and the group are addressed. It's important to balance structure with the ability to adapt to the children's needs as they arise. The routine must include several key components to support children's well-being, such as regular activities like eating, napping, and toileting, a balance of active and quiet activities, allowing children to engage in both energetic play and calmer, more focused tasks. Individual choice time where children can select activities that interest them, as well as group activities that promote socialization and cooperation. Indoor and outdoor activities every day, ensuring children have variety and the chance to explore different environments. These updates emphasize creating a well-rounded, balanced, daily routine that supports the developmental needs of the children while maintaining structure and flexibility. Thank you for watching this video in our informational video series. You can now move on to the next video in this series. If you have any questions, please contact your licensing specialist. For more information, visit our website at www.oregon.gov/DELC.